Do you know how deep in the offseason we need to be for a football channel to be talking about baseball? Like, geez, there is nothing going on in this offseason that makes me at all interested in talking about. I am a #1 baseball hater, and yet you'll find me talking about it on this channel because of how dry this summer has been with offseason news. And this summer is dry for more than one reason. Like, gosh, walk outside. There is no humidity in the air. I'm really going off the beaten path, though. Today, we're going to be talking about what if the MLB expanded from 30 baseball teams to 40 teams, meaning we will be adding 10 new cities with 10 new teams and 10 new logos. To make these teams and logos, I did what any unemployed person would do. I started a live stream and started talking to some of you viewers on which ideas were the best. And boy, were some of these ideas awful. I mean, some of you guys were really just terrible at this stuff. You just, no creativity, no vision. I just know every time you get that report card, you already know what's on it. It's gonna be an F because you guys stink. But there were some of you that were actually like really good. Like, you guys were on the ball this time around, especially in our last live stream. Shout out Blair, who just went crazy with the collar combos. There were some others, like TDR had some ideas, Senor Chemical. I don't want to get into too many of them because there's way too many to count, and I also don't want to necessarily just start listing off my subscribers. But shout out to everyone who helped me in the live streams. Let's get right into it. The first team that we have are the Portland Taggers. Now, this makes too much sense. Portland doesn't have an MLB team. Portland is full of potheads, drug addicts, crack babies, and poverty. And what happens when you put these four things together with a city? You get graffiti in the city. The logo and the team name represents this idea that there are a bunch of people in Portland that just aren't happy with their lives, because why would they be? And they spend their day going around tagging buildings. But you know what's crazy? I actually really like this. Not only does it feel like a breath of fresh air in the MLB community with its uniqueness and colorfulness, but it's also just really sick. Like, can you imagine this logo being on your jersey with a bunch of like graffiti colors and stuff? This feels like the logo for one of those uniform designs that people make on TikTok where it's like, oh, the City Connect, you know, color rush NFL uniform, check it out. It's just a barrage of colors. It just tickles that little funny bone in my eyeballs. And no, I don't have uniform designs in this video. I was kind of getting a little tired of that. Plus, I don't think the MLB uniforms are really that interesting. Once again, if you can't tell, I'm not a huge MLB fan. I just don't really care for baseball in the slightest. The only time I ever talk about baseball is when I'm referencing bases for certain reasons. The next team we're going to take a look at are the Salt Lake Saber Claws. Now, you're thinking Salt Lake Saber Claws, what could this possibly be? Well, Salt Lake is obviously Salt Lake City, and Saber Claws is a saber-toothed tiger that just happened to grow those fangs out on the claws instead. Honestly, it's just a tiger, a saber-toothed tiger with long claws. As you can see, the logo is very clean. The tiger looks very inviting with colors of light blue and snow white. You definitely might suggest that this is one of the more generic logos we'll be taking a look at today, but I still really like it. Next up, we're moving to the great city of Memphis, and the team we'll be looking at today are the Memphis Anglers. I'm not too familiar with Memphis, but talking to some of you on the live stream, you guys told me that fishing is a huge thing in this city. So being the little idiot that I am, I took your guys' word for it, and I created the Memphis Anglers. As you can see in this logo, which I really actually kind of like, I think it's pretty clever with the baseball bat, with the hook, line, and sinker, and we got our little bass fish trying to wiggle his way away from danger. He's going, help me, help me, help me, someone, please save me. Nemo, I gotta find Nemo. Anyways, I think it's pretty unique. I do like the dark blue and dark green colors, just give it that oceany feel, even though, what the heck, like, Tennessee is not even close to the ocean, so I don't get how that works at all. I guess the Mississippi River runs through there. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Next up, we're moving on to probably my least favorite of all the team logos. We're going on to the Charlotte Sharks from North Carolina. Now, I know what you're thinking. You look at this, you're thinking of the San Jose Sharks. Trust me, I thought of that too. You know, it's a fine logo. The baseball is just kind of hanging out in nowhere's land. The shark does look really good. I will give you that. The dark blue, black, and red stripes or gills or whatever. I mean, that's a look that I won't deny is very pleasing to the eyes, but it doesn't feel that unique to me. But you know, it's cool. I like it. It doesn't really make sense with the context of Charlotte being Like, yeah, it's in North Carolina, which is a coastal state, but Charlotte is way inland. But, you know, what the heck? What are you gonna do? Now, this next one is probably my favorite of the bunch. Just gonna get that out of the way. This one is a masterpiece. It's a masterclass in creativity. Anyways, the team that we're looking at are the Boise Bombers. I'm just looking at this thing and salivating. Like, what have I done to deserve my eyes to be blessed with such a delicious logo? The black, the gray, the red, the Boise Bombers in that text font. I mean, my gosh, this is a masterclass in logo creation. I know you guys are gonna agree with me that this one is the best out of all the logos. It's kind of hard to deny that when it's right in front of your face. Like, look at that, that's beautiful. And as far as the city's concerned, I mean, Boise, it does make sense for this city to have an MLB team. Even though it's a smaller city, they are very passionate about their sports teams, mostly at the college level. But could you imagine putting an MLB team in Boise, Idaho? All 20,000 of those people would go absolutely nutso. They'd go crazy. They'd be the craziest fans out of all of the MLB fans. That's just the way I feel about it. Maybe I'm wrong. If you don't like it, sue me. All right, next up, we're moving on to the honorary New Orleans team, which is just kind of a given at this point. You kind of need to have a New Orleans team in every single sports league, except that the MLB doesn't have one, which is why we're going to add the Louisiana Gators, based in New Orleans. Now, you could say the New Orleans Gators, but that's just a mouthful. I like the Louisiana Gators. It rolls off the tongue way better. It just sounds really good, and it just makes sense with the state of Louisiana. I don't even know there's Gators over there. I thought they were only in Florida, but, you know, this is a good idea. I like the gold and black, kind of like the Saints, but on an alligator, it actually looks really good. Put that together with the fact that this alligator is holding a baseball bat. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Like, this is just golden in more ways than one. Next up, we're moving on to probably a very controversial pick. We're moving on to Mexico City. Now, why are we putting an MLB team in Mexico City? And it makes sense because we already have a team in Canada, and if we're going to add 10 additional teams, you would kind of figure that there's going to be a team ending up in a different country. Forget Canada for 1 second. Can we recognize that Mexico is right next to the United States, is just as close to the United States as Canada is to the United States? They're both touching the border, and Mexico goes crazy for baseball. No, but really, if you actually look it up, it is the most popular sport after soccer and boxing, which boxing isn't even a sport. So baseball is the second most popular sport in Mexico. So the team that we've created are the Mexico City Aztecs. I just know there's going to be some people in the comments going after my head saying, oh, this is not right. Like, you can't bring up the Aztecs. This is culturally insensitive or whatever. And in answer to that, I say, look at this logo. That logo is fire! I mean, no, really, like, look at this. It's sleek, it's clean. You got the Aztec warrior with the helmet that looks like it's straight from the Aztec period, and he's got a baseball bat instead of a sword. What are we even doing here? This is just clean. This is the definition of clean. There's only 3 teams left. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. Please consider subscribing. We have way more videos coming out, especially when football season picks up. This isn't a baseball channel by any means, but when August, September comes around and football's in full swing, we will be having videos every single day or something like that. I don't know. It's gonna be crazy. All right, next up, this is one of my personal favorites, probably my second or third most favorite logo and team in this entire list. We're moving to the city of Austin because why does Texas only have 2 teams? They're supposed to have like 3 or 4. And we're giving Austin the team of the Wranglers. Now, hang on, before you click off the video, because that's the most generic sounding name of all time, check out this logo. Just look at that. Absorb it. Place it on your taste buds. Let it marinate. Let it simmer. Now, what do you think? Is this not one of the coldest logos in sports history? Not just that, but the team colors are creamsicle. Creamsicle! I almost shed a tear when AI fed this to me. And no. AI didn't come up with this idea. AI just created the logo. I fed AI this idea. This came from my noodle. My pea brain thought, what can I do with an Austin Wrangler team name? Cowboy? Nah, I hate the Cowboys. I'm an Eagles fan. Lasso? Heck no. People are gonna get the very wrong idea. Well, what else is there? What about a revolver shooting out a baseball? I mean, it just makes too much sense. I know that you guys know that I cooked with this one, but I still had to tell you my thought process. I know you guys are proud of me, but we still have 2 more teams, so let's see if I cooked with these last 2. For the next team, we're moving to the sweet, sweet state of Indiana, Indiana. Go Pacers. I don't know if the series will be over by the time that this video is out, but yeah, go Pacers. SGA is a flopper. Very much in the same theme of the Indiana Pacers or the Indianapolis Colts. We have the Indiana Speedsters. Does this not look like something right out of like some spy James Bond movie? Like, can you imagine Batman getting into the Batmobile and it turns into this and he just starts going like 300 miles an hour down Gotham Road? I mean, that's just too clean. The red, the blue, the baseballs for tires. I mean, what are we doing? Now we're moving on to the very last team, and this could definitely be in contention for the #1 spot as far as just how good this logo looks and how good of an idea this team is. We have to go to Oklahoma City, the other team playing in the finals right now. Wow. Oh my gosh. What's in Oklahoma City? Tornadoes, dirt, cows, a tumbleweed. And if you thought that that's it, you're wrong. You're totally wrong, because there's one thing that has completely taken over Oklahoma as a whole: oil rigs, drilling for oil. So I introduce to you the Oklahoma City Prospectors, sporting an all black and silver look. What a name! What a logo! My gosh! And Oklahoma City, they need an MLB team. If you're only going to have 2 teams in Texas, throw one in Austin, throw one in Oklahoma City. I don't really have much else to say about this logo. This is definitely top 3, if not top 2, if not top 1. That's it for this video. A little bit more of a lazy video. I didn't get into the weeds as much as I do with my other expansion videos, just because I don't really care about baseball that much. But if I want to get views, if I want to get paid, I need to make something that's somewhat relevant to sports going on today. So I hope you enjoyed. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Take it easy.